Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. I look a bit ghastly today. I am just getting over COVID. Had it for the first time ever this past week and a half. Luckily, Capria and Nico did not get it. Polly didn't get it. It was just me, so that was good. But I was so sick. I couldn't do anything. And this was after I had just had my C-section. I was just getting better from that finally, and then I get COVID. But I feel better. So anyways, if you're new here, my name is Mandy. I have a 2.5-year-old son named Nico, and I also have a 1-month-old little girl named Capria. I'm a stay-at-home mom to both kids, but recently I have put Nico in school or daycare 2 days a week to just give me some time to bond with the baby. And really it was a lot more for Nico because he's a very active child and he really needs to get his energy out and to do lots of things and keep his mind busy, and things that I just couldn't do towards the end of my pregnancy and then after I had the C-section. So we started daycare a month or so before my C-section, and it is working out beautifully. So this morning I dropped him off at daycare. I went shopping. I just went to Walmart to get a few things that we needed, and then I came home, nursed her, and went back to bed because Nico has been sleeping in his bed again. So when I got home from the hospital, I felt super guilty and I put him back in our room because I thought it was too many changes at once going into a big boy bed. I had all this mom guilt, I had the baby blues, and I just felt bad. So I brought him back to my room, and then I quickly realized it was very difficult having both kids in there. So now that it's been a month since we brought home the baby and things are kind of settling down, as far as Nico and his behavior, he was a little jealous at first. He didn't have an issue with her. He loves her. But anytime anyone would show her attention, he would kind of start acting out. So I had to kind of tread lightly for a while. But that's finally starting to even out. He's doing a lot better. If you want me to do a video on how I dealt with that, with my son and bringing home the new baby and, his sleep regression when that happened and the guilt, all that kind of stuff, definitely let me know in the comments if you want to see a video on that, because I did a lot of research, consulted a lot of different people, doctors, everything I could. I finally found something that worked. So if you want to know more about that, just let me know and I'd be happy to do a video about that. But since he's been in his new bed again, he has been up about 3 to 4 times during the night. He only wants me to put him back to sleep, and sometimes he's up for a couple hours. Plus the baby. And I'm breastfeeding, so I can only feed her. I would rather exclusively breastfeed unless I have to give her a bottle for whatever reason. So I haven't been sleeping. When Nico goes to daycare, I can at least come back home and go to sleep for a couple hours. So I came home, fed her, changed her, took a nap. When I got up, she wanted to eat again. Now that she's settling down, I've decided to put on some makeup, and then I want to make her a milestone sign for her 1 month, and then I want to take the picture. Since Capria just ate, I'm actually gonna pump for a little bit. I started doing this because the lactation consultant at my pediatrician's office suggested it because Capria was such a low birth weight that she would just fall asleep every time she was eating, so she wouldn't empty my breast. So that was diminishing my milk supply. So I started to pump and then bottle her the extra milk so that she was getting a full feeding. I was pumping after every single feeding. After I was bottling her for a while, she went up to a healthy weight. Then she started to not fall asleep when she was eating, and she started to empty my breast. So then I started only pumping 3 times a day. I try to pump 3 times a day just because I want to keep some type of supply. I still don't have a huge supply. I would say it's just average, but that's fine with me. It's definitely more than I had with Nico. Now that I just fed her, I am going to pump, and then I have to make her milestone thing.
Go to Oxford. My last relationship. 3 days. And it's just not wanting any kind of intimacy, insecure. And just as we were making progress, I found out that she was not honest about her past. There's supposed to be honesty between.
So as soon as I finished pumping, Capria started crying like she hasn't eaten in months. And I don't know if I have any milk left.
It's hard having newlyweds.
So I guess we'll see if she can get anything out of there. And if not, I'll just have to give her the milk that I just pumped in a bottle.
Absolutely. Just their own freedom.
Don't come adopting.
This house is not massive. It's hard having the newlyweds and my mother living here. I can't blame my mother.
All right, I think we're good.
Okay.
You like it? Are you happy with it?
What nose this guy owns?
Oh,
It's a blind date.
blind date. Okay.
Okay, so I did not have to give Capria any pumped milk because I guess I had more left in me and enough left in me for a full feeding. So that makes me feel really confident about where my milk supply is at right now, which I can't always say. So I'm really happy about that. Compared to the last time, like and how bad my milk supply was and how much I struggled with it, it's just really good knowing that I have a stronger supply this time. But I want to show you guys what I'm gonna do for the milestones picture for Capria's first month. So I got these from Amazon. I'll link them below. I knew I wanted to do like the wooden circles, but the pre-made ones are like so expensive and I knew I could just do it myself. So I bought 6 of these and I figure I can do the first 6 months on one side and then the next 6 months on the other side. I don't know if I'm gonna do them all the same yet or what, but for this month so far, I just painted it this pink color. I'll get the paint and show you guys what it's called. It's Waverly Inspirations chalk paint, and this is in the color Pink Sky. I did do 2 coats of this, but you could probably get away with 1, and I think it looks really good so far. So I'm just gonna print out some vinyl, have it say 1 month. Capria keeps crying like this. Like, I think she might have a stomach ache again. So, like, to me that sounds like a hurting cry, kind of. And I know she's not hungry. So, I'm gonna take her out and kind of massage her belly a little bit and see if that works. So my mother-in-law suggested that I put her on her stomach, like while I'm around, and that the pressure from her laying on her stomach might help with her gas. So, and sometimes it really works, so we'll see. And sometimes she rolls over. She didn't have a full diaper. She didn't let out any gas. She's not hungry. She's kind of just letting out, like, not a full-on cry, just like a that. So I think I'm just gonna wear her because I think she's just uncomfortable. Maybe she has some gas that she just can't get out. But I'm gonna try wearing her while I make her milestones thing, because I really need to make that before it's time to pick Nico up from daycare. So we'll try that.
I bet you think that I should calm down, and that I'm overthinking everything about you, and that we're good the way we are. But I don't know that much about you. What things you like and what you don't, it's not that long since I met you for the first time. You know we should work it out. You know we should work it out. Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions, get to know you better. Like, can you be trusted? Will you take me for granted? And will you let me down? I know I'm feeling something for you.
Okay, that took me all of like 5 minutes. This is the finished product. I might add something to the bottom here. I'm not sure yet, but I only had time to do this so far because I have to go get Nico from daycare. But if you want to see the full picture with everything done and like her 1 month milestone picture, make sure you follow me. I'll leave my Instagram account right there for you guys so that you can see how her milestone picture turned out, or how her 1 month picture turned out, and just see my life a little bit more day to day. I put up a lot of stories over there, so make sure you check it out. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed a day with a newborn. Not that it was very exciting. A lot of pooping, but that's kind of how our life is right now. That's where we're at 1 month. So I'm sure things will change, you know, month to month. I'll definitely keep you in the loop of how our day-to-day changes as she gets older. But yeah, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up so I know that you liked it. Subscribe to see more videos like this. Thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
It kinda makes me go crazy. Hey. But we should take it slow, work things out so you don't let me go when I come real close.